Status correction is removing yourself from being a slave status to being a status of a free status. In order to remove yourself from being a slave status to a free status, it comes in two parts. The first part of status correction comes with consciousness. Become conscious of your bloodline, your inheritance. Become conscious of your consanguinity, your ancestors. Being conscious of their governments. Being conscious of their trees, their tribes, their jurisdictions that they established, your true history. That's the first part of status correction. The second part to status correction is nationality. Nationality is the most important part of status correction because it comes with the consciousness of your status. Once you know who you are and you have well studied that, then you have to become who you are. How you become who you are, you put it in function through proclaiming your nationality. That takes you to actually physically work and do things. So the first thing you have to do is take action and join the body politic as the Moorish Science Temple of America is formed right here in Houston as a body politic. And you can come proclaim your nationality with us according to Act 6 of our divine constitution made by Prophet Nationality. Then from there, you can actually issue paperwork and start your estate planning and do things to secure your assets and start moving as a national, taking your affairs upon men and see where you fit in, basically. The government has already been formed. Nationality has been proclaimed. Our government has been proclaimed as a therapeutic government. This proclamation was made in 2014. Other major cities made, and also Nationality proclaimed to the world 100 years ago. So it's about being well informed and coming within yourself and becoming into unity. Unity is the key to status correction, if I might say. Once you change your political and civil status, you do that by proclaiming your nationality. Then you secure your nationality by pledging allegiance with us as a government. And once you pledge your allegiance with us, then you come into protection of your free national government that was formed for your protection. We are a free national government. And if you want to really take yourself out of slave status, then you have to come under a sovereign government so you can restore your sovereignty and restore your state. So it takes work to do true status correction, but it all starts in the mind first. It starts with you knowing your divine creed, your bloodline, and the principles that you should be guided by. And then the second thing is restoring those things as far as nationhood, nation building, schools, banks, hospitals. All of these things have to be reversed. Military, we have the Mufti service. You have to get in line with these type of things, educate yourself on these type of things. That's the first step. Being aware is being alive. So first step to status correction is changing the status of your mind. And then the second step is taking action on that new knowledge that you have. And that only comes through unity and government building. And once we truly establish those two things, everything else will be restored to us. When you talk about reparations is to repair a nation. And the only way you can repair a nation is the nation repair itself. Nobody ever goes and repair a nation for them and give them freedom. Freedom is not free. Freedom will cost you. So status correction is not free. The nationality is free, but to correct this problem we have, this problem is a nigger problem. This problem is the black problem. It's the Negro problem. First off, you have to correct the status of your mind, knowing those are statuses, not your bloodline. Being Indian is not a bloodline, it's a status. And these how they was able to convert the political jurisdiction over you. By you not having consciousness and law They call that being mentally incompetent, or they might call you a minority. That's somebody who's mentally incompetent and cannot contract. So the first thing you have to do is become mentally competent and come out of minority status. Minority status is not a population. It doesn't mean that their population is bigger than our population. It has nothing to do with numbers. Minority and majority has everything to do with status in your mind. So that's even traced back to law, legalese in the Black's Law Dictionary. So the first thing you have to do is become mentally competent and mentally aware of your status and where you stand in that. And a lot of that has to be reversed through knowing that geography means a lot when you talk about status correction, because you've been told the United States is the landmass that you're standing on. The United States is not the land. The United States is not North America. This is North America. By legal definition, the United States means that it's a corporation. It does not mean the land. And you can research this in the United States Code. You can go to Title 28, United States Code 3002, Section 15. In Section 15, it states that the United States is a federal corporation. And that means that it is a united corporation. So that means that every state is in itself an independent corporation. So what you're looking at on your map is not a geography map based on geography. It is a political map based on jurisdictions. So what you call a state is a different jurisdiction. So that's the first part of status correction, knowing the land you stand on. And that's part of knowing yourself. Because once you know the land you stand on, you start to research about who you is. So first rule of matters, you must know thyself. And once you know yourself, then you can begin to correct the status in your mind. Islam.